From the Home Slice News Center, this is the Daily Slice for Friday, May 19th, 2023. I'm D-Ray Knight. This is what's going on. With the Rapid City mayoral election coming up, all registered voters will have the opportunity to start voting on Monday, May 22nd. Early voting is only available at the Pennington County Administration Building from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Thursday. There are 5 candidates running for mayor: Laura Armstrong, Brad Estes, Josh Lyle, Jason Salomon, and Ron Weifenbach. Election Day is June 6th. Some citizens are trying to do what the state legislature didn't, eliminate the grocery tax, but they won't be getting any help from the governor. Amy Rose has more. Amy.
That's right. A citizen-led campaign to eliminate South Dakota's state grocery tax through a measure on the 2024 ballot won't have the backing of Governor Kristi Noem's administration, despite earlier indications that she would support it. The sticking point is that the measure would prohibit collecting sales tax on anything sold for human consumption. That might include tobacco, which could impact revenue the state receives from a master settlement agreement reached in 1998 between 46 states and major cigarette manufacturers as part of a litigation for health care costs and deceptive trade practices.
It was just over a year ago when law enforcement conducted a raid on the Banditos Clubhouse in Rapid City as part of a statewide investigation. The South Dakota Division of Criminal Investigation says the case will be presented to the Pennington County State's Attorney's Office within the next few months. The DCI raided the clubhouse in April of 2022. Search warrants were issued for various locations around the western and eastern part of the state. The DCI will not comment on the specifics of the Banditos case, but said that in general, data shows that outlaw motorcycle gangs have been involved in illegal activity that can include drugs, guns, prostitution, and other crimes. In national and international news, a new poll finds that most U.S. adults say they are highly concerned about the impact on the national economy if the U.S. debt limit is not increased and the government defaults on its loans. 6 in 10 adults say they want any increase in the debt limit to be coupled with agreed-upon terms for reducing the federal budget deficit. At the same time, Americans are more likely to disapprove than approve of how President Joe Biden and congressional negotiators on both sides of the aisle are handling the negotiations. Still, slightly more approve of Biden's handling of the situation than of congressional Republicans. Disney is scrapping plans for a new Florida campus as the fight with Governor Ron DeSantis continues. Amy Rose has the story. Amy.
D-Ray, the Walt Disney Company says it's scrapping plans to build a new campus in Central Florida and relocate 2,000 employees from Southern California to work in digital technology, finance, and product development. Thursday's announcement follows a year of attacks from Governor Ron DeSantis and the legislature, with Disney filing the First Amendment lawsuit against him and other officials last month. Disney had planned to build the campus about 20 miles from the giant Walt Disney World theme park resort, but a company official says in a memo to employees that new leadership and changing business conditions prompted Disney to abandon those plans.
The Pentagon has overestimated the value of the weapons it has sent to Ukraine by at least $3 billion. That's an accounting error that could be a boon for the war effort because it will allow the Defense Department to send more weapons now without asking Congress for more money. The acknowledgement comes at a time when the Pentagon is under increased pressure by Congress to show accountability for the billions of dollars it has sent in weapons, ammunition, and equipment to Ukraine, and as some lawmakers question whether that level of support should continue. Your weather forecast from the Home Slice Weather Center. Sunny and possibly a little hazy from those Canadian fires with a high of 63. Low tonight, 45. Saturday and Sunday, expect highs near 80. And that was your Daily Slice for Friday, May 19th, 2023. The Daily Slice is a production of Home Slice Media Group, hosted by D-Ray Knight with Amy Rose. Executive producer Mark Houston. Engineered by Chris Jaquez. I'm D-Ray Knight. Have a great weekend.